Hey YouTube! Today we're going to be covering the 1.5 patch notes. So for those of you who are not following the official Genshin Impact Twitter, their Discord, all that good stuff, here's your update video for you guys. These are the 1.5 patch notes. So the update schedule, time frame right there on the 28th of April. We got compensation as usual, 300 Primo Gems, 60 every hour that it's down. The eligibility, rank 5 or anything like that. And then we have update details. New system, the Serena Teapot that you guys already know about, where you can have your own little house and all that. You may decorate it however you please, and then you can interact with it and enter the abode, yada yada. We already know about the Teapot Spirit. We made a separate video talking about that. The Trust rank, the Adeptal Energy, creating, and the Realm Depot. Separate video that we've already posted about all that. New characters, you guys already know. Eula, the 5-star Cryo Claymore user, and Yanfei, the 4-star Pyro Catalyst user. Yanfei will be on the first banner with Xiang Ling, and Eula's banner will be after Xiang Ling, so 3 weeks after. We got the new weapon, a 5-star Claymore, Song of Broken Pines, new artifacts, which was the Tenacity of the Millilith, and the Pale Flame, which is the physical, I think best in slot for Xiang Ling for the Tenacity, and best in slot for Eula for the Pale Flame. Which does mean that we'll be getting a new domain, you've guessed it, Ridge Watch, which will have these artifacts for you. And now we have unlocked after completing Xiang Ling's story quest, No More Stones. So that is the prerequisite that you have to go through, finish up Xiang Ling's story quest in order to unlock it. On top of, there will be 3 opportunities to cut the original resin cost in half when claiming the rewards from Trounce Blossoms in Trounce domains. So we're talking like Child Boss, we're talking Dvalin, and we're talking Wolf of the North. And the new 3rd boss. New monsters, Cryo Hypostasis, Azdaha, an enormous dragon, and then a new elite monster, the Abyss Lector, which I'm assuming he may be exclusive just to the Spiral Abyss. I kind of hope not. I hope he's wandering around the overworld, you know? But we'll probably see him on the Abyss rotation May 1st, 1st of next month. All right, number 6, we have new events. The Energy Amplifier Initiation, which is how you end up getting your free Diona. The gameplay will start on the 30th. You need to be adventure rank 20 to take place. Here are the places of interest. Domains, during the domain successfully complete domains to obtain fractured fruit data. Twisted Realm, all that good stuff. And then we have story quests. So we already talked about Xiang Ling's story quest. That'll be probably active the moment the update goes live. And then Eula's story quest, which will go active probably like 3 weeks after the banner or something like that. Makes sense? New hangout quests with Diona and Noel. So we get a part 2 with Noel. That's a first. I didn't think we'd be getting a part 2 before we ended up getting like all the other characters first, but I did appreciate Noel's story quest. I did like it out of the 4 that we have. Probably top 2, Bennett coming first. We have new world quests added. Unlock criteria is AR35 and Archon, or I guess you have to complete these Archon quests, and then new world quests are right down here as follows. All right, number 8, other additions, gameplay, new gadgets, Serena Teapot, new recipes, new inventory category, which will be your furnishings. If you guys have been doing your web event, you should already have 2 of them. You can't see it, but you'll get it during the 1.5 update. Precious items, which is the Dream Solvent, transient resin. Most of this I don't know what it does, so we'll have to wait until 1.5. Sanctifying Essence, which I think is just artifact XP. I think the resin is supposed to be like consumable that runs out of time. It's what it covered. We got new achievements, new name cards. Flora 11, Leyline Disorders, changed. Your character will periodically be inflicted with slowing water, everyone's favorite. And if you guys don't know what slowing water does, it greatly increases your skill's cooldown duration until the inflicted hydro element is removed. So if you're using a Noel and your breastplate is like 30 seconds cooldown, that's going to be like a minute. We all love slowing water. That's going to be fun on floor 11. You guys didn't hate floor 11 already. There it is. However, we also get this. Physical damage dealt by all party members increased by 75%. Which means I get to rock a physical Noel with a snow-tombed Star Silver. At least until we end up getting Eula. So that'll be fun to experiment for sure. Xiang Ling. Physical main character. Physical Kaya. We're going to go physical a lot of these characters, which will be fun to try out, because these are builds I haven't really done and experimented with in the Spiral Abyss, but we'll bring it out. That might be the key. Watch out for my guides on physical builds. Updates the monster lineup on floor 11 and floor 12 for the Spiral Abyss. Does that mean floor 9 and 10 are going to stay the same for the most part? We're only going to see a different floor 11 and 12. Is that what I'm seeing here? Okay. So I guess I don't need to update a guide for floor 9 and 10. I guess MiHoYo thinks that those are balanced and stuff, and that floor 11 and 12 may be the only ones will change. So I guess I'll upload only guides for floor 11 and 12 separately. Makes it easy on my part. Starting from the first time in the lunar phase after updating 1.5, 3 lunar phases will be as follow. The first time the lunar phase refreshes, we got some little buffs right here, right? Blade Dance Moon. When a character scores consecutive hits on an opponent with normal attacks within 2 seconds, this character's physical damage is increased by 5% for 10 seconds. It can stack up to 5 times, and only 1 stack is added at a time, regardless of how many enemies are hit in one strike. When 5 stacks have been obtained, further hits on opponents will unleash shockwaves that deal AoE damage. Shockwave can be created in this manner once every 1 second. In phase 2 will be Thorny Moon. Backlash will occur when enemies hit opponents. Opponents hit a character protected by a shield. That kind of sucks, because then you have to get hit. But I guess perfect for Zhongli, right? Unleashing a shockwave that deals AoE damage. And then Rebellious Moon. When a character scores normal, charged, and plunging attacks that deal physical damage to opponents, this character's crit rate is increased by 3% for 10 seconds, and it can stack up to 5 times. So 15% crit there. And only 1 stack is added at a time, regardless of how many enemies, yada yada. When 5 stacks are obtained, crit hits on opponents will unleash shock waves. Pretty simple. System. You can now pin your mail and keep any special mail that you want. Audio, little audio changes, interactions for characters in the open world, compatibility mode, yada yada yada. I'll leave the link to all this down below the whole article in the description for anyone who wants to reread over this yourselves. Optimizations system. We already talked about the 3 opportunities where your resin for weekly bosses normally cost 60. Now they're going to be costing 30. So I highly recommend, another reminder, on Monday and Tuesday before the update, please do not do your weekly bosses. Wait until the update goes live and then do your weekly bosses. You'll save yourself some resin, unless you want to do it ahead of time. That's on you. I warned you. And then we have in co-op mode, when there are 2 or less characters in the team that can be controlled per player, your companionship XP is doubled. So if you're co-oping with just one other person, companion XP will be doubled. And I'm assuming if you're co-oping with 4 other people and you only have 2 or 1 character, right, it'll be doubled as well. So I guess pretty good. Voiceover files, optimizations for controls and joysticks and whatnot. Display, the little optimizations and text box screen, yada yada yada. Let's go down. Co-op. Optimize the animation performance of nearby monsters and objects in co-op mode when the visiting player is far from the host. So I guess, is that like animals getting stuck or something? That was going on. We have other, I think this is the final one, right? We have deleted battle pass missions. It will not affect how many total BP you can earn in a week, but deleted missions are specialties. They're done with that. And completing the weekly bosses. They're done with that. New ones instead will be completing Trout's domains as a whole, or the Dominator of Wolves challenge 3 times. Obtain 1,000 realm currency, create 10 furnishings, forge 3 items, purchase 2 items in the Serenity pot. So I'm assuming these are going to be the weeklies, right? New weeklies. Does that mean every week you have to create 10 furnishings? What if you're like done and you don't want to create 10 more? You know what I mean? The realm currency will be easy, but what if I don't want to create any more furnishings? Why you gotta make me create more furnishings, man? Where am I going to put all that? Defeat a boss 1 time. There you go. And then we have adds the following quests. Level up a character once using any quantity of... Oh no, this down here. The foraging items, this is separate. So this is where it cuts off. The Stellar Reunion event, which you don't have to worry about this. It's only available if you don't sign in for like a week or 2 weeks. I forgot what it was. I think it's 2 weeks. It says it deleted the following quest: foraging 3 items and defeating 1 boss. And then it just added a few more. Leveling up a character once using any quantity of character XP materials, enhance a weapon, enhance an artifact, and then the original resident consumption quests, yada, yada, yada. You don't have to worry about that if you play consistently and you're not inactive. That does not matter. But that was all the patch notes. That was everything. So let me know what you guys think about the patch notes down below in the description. 1.5 is a few days away. I'm very excited. If you guys did end up liking this video and you found it informative or anything like that, please give it a thumbs up. It does help with the YouTube algorithm and showing this to other people and allowing them to see this before the update goes live as well. And consider subscribing as well if you haven't, if you've made it to the end of the video. That was it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.